Jax Taylor has admitted to his struggles with addiction on the Hot Mic podcast with Alex Baskin. And Brittany, his estranged wife, has responded. But I also have some thoughts and some things I want to point out. This is going to be a two-part video because I do want to acknowledge the positive things in what Jax is doing here, but also make a few points. When you're done with this video, head on over to part 2. So let's talk about it.
That you wanted to talk about.
Yeah. So really, I've been waiting for a long time to do this and nervous. And I felt like, this was the time to do it. We have season 2 of The Valley coming out shortly. And I feel like sometimes because there's so many cast members that the whole story of each person is not told, fully. And I kind of wanted to come out and kind of talk about the struggles that I've been going through for a very, very long time. And I kind of wanted everyone to know, this is what happened. It's tough to say. So I am coming out that I'm an addict. I have substance issues.
I just want to start with good for you, Jax, for admitting to this and seeking help finally. I know that this is incredibly embarrassing, terrifying, the admission that this is something you're going to have to be working on the rest of your life. We all know recovery is not necessarily the most linear process, and that aspect, absolutely, I hope everyone gives him grace. There are some things that I noticed in this interview, though. Let me start with Brittany's response that she gave exclusively to People magazine. I have this intuition that people are going to say she was too harsh or something along those lines in her response. When you are a family member, especially someone who's the spouse of someone going through addiction, you can't judge how they're handling it, just like you can't judge how someone chooses to recover and how someone gets through their recovery. Either pause this to read it or I'll just read it quickly for you. She said, "I'm glad that he finally admitted to what was really going on. For the first time, I can speak openly about the extent of trauma he's instilled on our family over the years. I've tried desperately to help him without success. I pray that one day he completely knocks this addiction, but I'm skeptical. His behaviors are still alarming and his treatment plan seems to be the bare minimum." She also said, "I'm trying to navigate this as best I can for my son and I, but every day is still a challenge and very difficult. Jax has caused an enormous amount of damage and I have very little trust in him at this point. My only hope is that one day he will be a better person for his son." Again, very proud of Jax for admitting to this and saying, I have a problem in getting the help he needs. And also admitting this publicly truly can help a lot of people. I know people might laugh, Jax Taylor helping anyone, but you would be surprised. Now, there is an aspect of where I think Jax absolutely still has some work to do. Okay, head over to part 2 so I can show you the clip and what I'm seeing there. I just didn't want to make a 5-minute video, sorry.